Hey folks, happy Monday. It's good to be back with you. I'm sorry I've taken a sort of 2-week hiatus on doing these devotionals. 1 week I was away at summer camp, and then that week I got COVID. So last week I was pretty much down and out. So here I am back. It is Monday, July 25th, and our passage today is from Hosea. Short little book towards the end of the Old Testament. Turn to Hosea chapter 4. As you turn there, I'll just just a little bit of background on Hosea, the prophet, and cast most of his sort of prophetic language in the analogy of an unfaithful spouse. And so that Israel is sort of the nation of Israel is the unfaithful spouse towards God. And very interesting. There's some lots of conversation and talk about whether Hosea was in a marriage and his wife was unfaithful, and maybe that's what sort of clouds all of the language. But regardless, that's sort of the way in which the prophet Hosea, the language which he uses. So Hosea chapter 4, verse 1, hear the word of the Lord, O people of Israel, for the Lord has an indictment against the inhabitants of the land. There is no faithfulness or loyalty and no knowledge of God in the land. Swearing, lying, and murder, and stealing, and adultery break out. Bloodshed follows bloodshed. Therefore the land mourns, and all who live in it languish, together with the wild animals and the birds of the air, even the fish of the sea are perishing. And so, of course, in temple Judaism, the promised land, the land itself, is tied together with the faithfulness of the people. And so when they talk about the people being unfaithful, not only would it is this sort of stain upon their soul or the temple or whatever, but the very land itself, because they're living in the promised land that God gave to them. Now, we think about this very differently. My sinfulness, I wouldn't think of as sort of destroying the earth. Now, if I destroy the earth, that could be sinful. But the way they're seeing it is that their sinfulness actually causes the animals to perish. We would understand that a little bit differently, but we certainly, as we see our world, global warming, lack of water, all of these kinds of earthen realities, we certainly understand that the degradation of our natural world is tied together with human decision and sinfulness. And so how can we bring redemption with God in our natural world and in our own lives? So what ways can you participate in bringing the redemption of the earth as opposed to the degradation of the earth? Hopefully this is helpful for you. God bless. Have a great day.